Nature Uganda, we are working with communities adjacent to Kasyoha-Kitomi Central Forest Reserve. People partner with nature for sustainable living. We started this program in 2016. Currently, around Kasyoha-Kitomi Central Forest Reserve, we are working within Rubirizi district. Rubirizi district, we are supporting 4 collaborative forest management groups.
Nature Uganda granted us machines to use in wine making, as we used the manual work using our own hands. And among those machines, they gave us a refractometer for measuring the sugar content. It gave us the venometer for measuring the alcoholic content. It gave us a thermometer for temperature, and a pH tester for measuring the alkalinity and acidity of the wine. Besides those, they gave us drums whereby you can store our wine. 2, they gave us a big saucepan whereby it is used in preparing wine, that it can at least prepare more than 20 jerrycans at once. 3, it gave us airlocks for easy aeration. It gave us 5 drums with 5 airlocks. With Nature Uganda, still once again, it gives us more studies about wine making. It takes us to different companies that make wine. We learn more about wine making.
Twajya turatandika project age twafune mirumu tukabahereza mirumu kibayambe abantu bareke kushisha ekibira kitu. Icyo tugerezeho abantu tubashomise kandi mazima nebisharara byitu abantu bakani bakihinga kuko tukakibihamu ahabwa abantu kumanya ekigenderero baco burungi bwihangarira.
Mbona cyo twatandikiriye kugira ngo twine ntoke zitu reka tuzikore tuyeme ibitoke birungi tubikoremo wayini kandi nayo ebase kutahiza akasente bakubasa kutombekaho. Twine stamp abashonga wayini yituyine ntugigurizomo aho kwabine amabaga abine mikoro yone kuberuho tukubaguza konka twakongere urungo rukurwanka hanuye kasanga tugitwara nka Kampala nga tukagitwara nka za Kasese tukagigurizayo. Aho kuba iterubirize katuhereza chance yo kugira ngo tumenye tugurizomo konka tutakutambuza hari.
Turitandikire gukora tutandikire kushubura ebi grocery ebyomire kugira ngo tubase kwindwa project ejo ahabo kwacangire ngo gukora wine ejo wagikora waze kahobwire kugira ngo eri ebanze isi yobwire bwayo egende hati buramu kushaka bakutandi. Twine mwanya ogwitu ahantu hapanze kushanga ngo wapakinga ekintu omwaka gumwe neshicweka otakihire mu sente kandi orukushashora rent aho tushangiye kikozire ki eri enshonga y'amani konka buri muntu tukabasa kushoroza membership yashinje mitwarena buri muntu yateka mushinje mitwarena twakora konka omwaka tukatandika ebiro 5 byo ku 2018 bitu kuza kumara nko mwaka obwito wayini tukatanga ujuguza ya stock parkinga tukuguza nko abantu bija tubapimira mu bucupa tubahereza wayini yatambura abantu bagikunda twaguma ntuguza.
They are getting money from the group and they go and do their business to maintain their livelihood. We are aiming in conserving forests, especially ours besides us, Kasyoha-Kitomi Forest, whereby we don't want those people who are doing charcoal burning, who are doing lumbering, who are cultivating there, who are grazing their animals from there. We don't encourage that.
As NFA, our major role, much as we work with the communities, we also partner with the NGOs that come to help us give a hand in conservation struggles. The key players like Nature Uganda, where we are today, and they've been doing such kinds of things for some time now. We usually go with them on radio talk shows, sensitizing people. They've helped us do what we couldn't do.
There are groups under Nature Uganda. They have received 400 beehives, and in Rubirizi district, by the time I was appointed here as another DC, I found a problem of forest encroachment. But I have been in touch with the program officer for Nature Uganda, by name is Justus Tukahigwa, and I'm very happy with Nature Uganda because they have supported the government, and at this time at least above 95% of encroachment is managed, but we have managed with the support of Nature Uganda. For
instance, here we are giving out beehives today. We've come to witness as NFA, Nature Uganda, giving out beehives. They're giving them 400 beehives. But this is not the first time. They've been supporting them with beehives. Now a SAID group called Buweka here has over 500 beehives. So this is a top-up. These are the very hives we are going to help them put in the forests so that we have that forestry-related income project where people realize that we can use the trees, we need the trees to raise bees or to breed bees that will in turn give us money through honey production. And I foresee Rubirizi being one of the best districts supplying honey in the country.
Emyaka yanje inaisa ninza kurya kochi mpurewe na ndistede abana banje tibaragware buhere obwiga naza kuzo mu sente Museveni nabereho tindakure no kura aboko wo ine sente robore yaga no mufumbo bwanje bwaza kubatike.
Nature Uganda yatwereze ibihumbi binuya kugira ngo nitutwe biseho mu makagitu abo kuba ubwoci bwana bugurwamo ntuza kutunga sente kandi kindi tuza kuba ntuburya umukuburyo mpo ntuje n'amagara marungi abo ko bwoci bwine mune mbazi
baturetere ntungu keji yebihumi kugira ngo nito twatege ibihumi bitwayihamu esente abo ko inzoki zamara kutahamu tukakuma n'ikibira cya kitu
tifite nkeza zenjoki emirimo yo kora byo njoki kutunga abantu babyejumbiremo harimo sente abo kananye ndaskuru fizi yo mwana tekaje leta tekabura nimbasa kwakule mirundi ebiri omwaka ate emirundi ebiri omwaka no sangene milioni zanje 5 hato mwana zakabura kuza university abo ko basenze baziro.
Twagumiza munturinda byo buhangwa iza Nature Uganda ntugisima munonga abo kuba Nature Uganda nato uturi niye twatirire abo kuba neturetire mishomo mingi yatusupportinga abyo kupankingisa bochi yatusupportinga shumo yaturetera shumoka yaturetire bucket natina eturetire buhume 10 ebyesubire katwereza.
We have done the trainings, and I'm happy that Nature Uganda goes an extra mile to even bring in a few inputs, especially beehives. This is in support of the district initiative and government initiatives, so that at the end of the day we can increase the incomes of our people.
Smoka niyo kuteka mu mwiko mu nzoki kugira ngo zitakanteganisa zube dormant zikirebeke ngo zitizarwana munonga. Bucket ninzane bucket ibiri emwe ninteka mu number 1 twine types ibiri zo bwoki twine number 1 na number 2 ati emwe ninteka mu number 1 endizo ninteka mu number 2 kandi brass ningezo nisa kusimura na kwate kisasi nkasimura nasaro bwoki bwanje kasimura wenzoki kikarebuka ngo bwoki nabuteka mu bucket yanje buri boni.
expect that in the next 6 months they will generate income from those beehives. They will generate food. They will generate medicine. They will get money to put to their pocket to take their children to the schools, and in so doing, we are improving on food security. We are improving on mitigation of climate change. We are building the adaptive capacity to climate change. We are replenishing the environment so that as much as they may not go back to where it was maybe 100 years ago, but at least there is some kind of balance.
We are working closely with Nature Uganda, especially to support the communities that neighbor with the forests, that neighbor with the parks, so that at the end of the day, these members, these communities are empowered to protect the forests and the parks and the wetlands and the lakes. And how do we do this? We do it by providing alternative livelihoods that are more friendly to these ecosystems. Especially, we are targeting beekeeping or apiary. We are targeting fish farming. We are targeting soil and water conservation, so that when the soils keep good, their chances of going to the forest for degradation will be minimized.
Nti program ezi ezo kulinda byobuhangwa no kubasa kutunga activity nkeza zenjoki emirimo yo gukora byonjoki kutunga abantu babyejumbiremo harimo sente abo kananye ndasukuru fizi yo mwana teka direta tekabura
wadimba nebitaba bimo mugaso wabyara nekinyasi kino mugaso wabyara karyandura eno mugaso.
We are also discouraging charcoal burning so that we provide other clean sources of energy, like using solar, like using electricity, because we have a program of rural electrification. So all these villages have been provided with power, and at the end of the day, the energy we get from the forest is going to be minimized.
Amahega agagata ya mbere bingi gatwara yankunche kandi gashoboza mu ikaheru umwika tugaruka umukiyungwe kandi twatekeza amahega agakare agabe gaturetero burubiye abantu bakarwara bifuba kandi agagati umwika tukaza munanga mu kiyungwe kandi umukibira tukatuze tushenye nku nyingi konkati tuze tushenye nkunche ezi eswabintekeza biro bibiri atuntekeza a week abo kugira ngo turinda ebyo buhangu.
We passed a resolution that every second week of October it must be a week for growing trees, such that we can replace those trees which could have been cut. Secondly, we have laid a strategy of creating a provision of giving alternative livelihood projects to our people, such that when they vacate from the wetlands, they have where to do business and get some income.
Emiti ejeiba kubedinga mazima nergamu ebyokulya byembuzi erugamu ebyente na nebyempunu. Emitejo netugasira ekintu kyangu netugasira ntwihamu okuchunjira omuyaga windbreaker, twihamu firewoods.
We are basically looking at how do we work with the communities, how do we work with the NFA that is mandated to protect the forest, how do we work with the local governments sharing these resources to protect the forest.
For us as Nature Uganda, we are conserving it because it is an important biodiversity area. So many trees, so many birds, and you can see streams within this forest. So we want the ecosystem of this forest to remain intact.